What's going on, you guys? I'm back with another video, with another podcast. So, today's topic will be on authenticity and what does it mean, how to be authentic, why is authenticity important in regards to follow your dream and doing what you're called to do. Because many people, you hear this term about authenticity, I'm real, I'm a realist, I'm this, I'm that, you know, I'm speaking my truth, you know, and like what does that actually mean? Because when we hear about being real, we tend to hear about it in a negative way. We tend to be like, oh, I'm just being real, I'm being myself, that's why I curse, or that's why I smoke weed, or that's why I, you know, fornicate or whatever, we automatically assume that being real has a negative connotation to it because we're human, we're sinful, we naturally do bad things even when we're not trying to do bad things. So that's just the human nature of us. But being real doesn't have to necessarily be being negative. Doesn't have to necessarily be being sinful. It just means that you're telling your story. It just means that you're naturally being real by being happy, being real by talking about your faith. Like that's real. Like, it takes a real person to go by his faith. When you're talking to people who don't believe in what you believe in, who don't respect, your faith, like it takes a lot of realness to say stuff, to talk about stuff that people aren't uncomfortable hearing. Like it's cool to say that I'm real by you know cursing and drinking and smoking and fornicating, but on the other side end of the spectrum, we got people like you know Christ. I mean, Christ is the ultimate example of this, who's being real, but in a positive way, like saying, "Yeah, I'm human. Yeah, I'm human." But at the same time, I don't have to sin. I don't have to get your attention by cursing, saying a bad word. I don't have to fornicate. But I still go through pain. I still, get hungry. You know, but I'm gonna still follow Jesus. But I'm still God. I'm still Jesus Christ. So that's just an example of being real, in a positive light versus just being real in a negative light. So look, getting a little sidetrack about, let's just, kind of talk about what is authenticity, like what does it actually means, what does it actually means being authentic, because many of us confuse authenticity with carnality or with, you know, with being, how can I say, being rude or whatever. Being authentic just means that you're being yourself. Basically, it means that you're being who you are. You're not trying to compromise. You're not trying to do something that you're not uncomfortable, that goes against your conscience. You still hold true to your morals, to your core values. That's what being authentic. Also, being authentic. That's what authenticity is. Authenticity is something that's true, something that's stays true to its core. Doesn't try to change, try to compromise its core values. I mean, it still evolves. It's still like, for example, a good example is something that's authentic, something that's progressive but still authentic is a cat. Like a cat. It grows, develops, it starts off as a kitten, and then like a couple months later, it comes like an adult cat. But it's still a cat in the day. It still licks his paws. I mean, for like bathing itself. It still pees and poops in the litter and stuff like that. It's still a cat at the end of the day, but it's just evolving. So being authentic doesn't necessarily mean that you don't change. It just means that you stay true to your core values while evolving, while you change your thinking, change your habits. So why is being authentic important? Important because like many people feel that when you're many people who feel that once you make it in life, you have to be fake. Like once you get in like Hollywood, once you get to the music industry, that you gotta be fake to want to maintain your status, or if you work at a job at corporate America, you know, a lot of times people have to compromise just to just to keep a job or just to get a job in a lot of cases, in corporate America. And I've seen this happen with my family. I've seen this happen, just being just growing up with people who worked at corporate America and stuff like that. How you have to be ruthless, and it's very about it was very slave. You have to like pretty much give up your sacrifice your time with your family and your spouse. I mean that's every job of course, but with corporate America it's like you sacrificing a lot of times you sacrifice what you want and what and your desires and your needs just to survive and it's and I don't want to live you basically live on somebody else's terms and not your terms like so that's why so many people who work at corporate America are depressed. They they have anxiety. You know, they never happy. They always in debt. Because they always trying to they trying to please their boss, but also trying to please you know the people. They try to compare themselves to other people, and they just end up not staying true who they are. They say do I need 30 pair of Jordans to make myself happy? Do I need a big screen TV? Do I need yes? Do I need a 9-inch TV or a Mercedes Benz just to keep myself happy? Like that's an example of fronting or trying to fake it till you make it, just to just so you won't be looked at as a lame or as a weirdo. But when you're authentic, you don't care about what other people think. That's not trait of authenticity. It's that you're not going to care what other people think. You're going to do you. You're going to listen to your gut. You're not going to just do whatever people tell you to do just because they're your family or they're your friends. I mean, it's okay to listen to other people, of course, because you need to listen to other people. But but you're saying truth to yourself, you're gonna make sure that you that your core values are intact when you listen to other people. Like when somebody's telling a lie to get to this position, and then it's not then that's an inclination that's not authenticity. That's not who you are. Like if you're a person of honesty, if you're a person who's honest and a person with integrity, you're not gonna do that. You're not gonna sleep around. You're not gonna lie. You're not gonna cheat to get ahead. You know, So that's why a lot of cases people who are real, who are stay true to themselves, stay true to their morals, tend to tend to get the short end of the stick a lot of times because we don't take shortcuts, get ahead. We don't do anything that's sleazy or that's unethical to get ahead. And and it's important to be like that because you know if you're an entrepreneur, you want people to trust you. You want people to respect you. You want people to say, "Oh man, this is dope," and he makes a dope product, but he's a good person as well. Like one of the reasons why I like D1 so much is because D1 is all about giving that real talk. Be real, be righteous, be relevant. Even though I don't know him personally, like I just look at his watch his interviews and just watch how transparent he is, how he cried on like one of his interviews, he did with Sway back in 2014. He was talking about dealing with depression. And this is a guy who's talking about positivity and being a good Christian and stuff like that and paying his student loans. And he's talking about going through depression and it was like, wow, and he's like, I don't care what you call me. I don't care if you call me a rapper or a Christian rapper or a gangster rapper or whatever. I'm just me. I'm just D1. That's how I believe myself. I'm just being D1, David Augustine. So like I just thought that was really dope. Hearing that from a rapper who's not just a Christian but also in the mainstream realm where a lot of times where you're a rapper you have to like stunt, you have to show your money, you have to push beside like you always happy, you're always balling, you're always successful, nothing could break you, nothing could stop you, you know but like it just so it's just so nice that somebody's want to be that vulnerable on camera and just really like spill his heart out, but still, but still let people know that I'm still D1. I'm still your favorite rapper. I'm still gonna talk about positive stuff. I just I'm just not in the best state of mind. I'm just letting you know that I'm human too. That I go through stuff. That I get upset sometimes. Sometimes people run me the wrong way. Like that's an example of positive authenticity. So, and it's important. That's the reason why D1's fans are so strong. Even though he doesn't have a large fan base compared to other rappers, his fan base is so strong because he's not afraid to be real. He's not afraid to talk about his shortcomings, his pain, and but shortcomings, his pain, while still be talking about getting an education, um, paying off his student loans, and being a good dad and stuff like that. So that's an example of positive authenticity, and that's an example of why you want to be authentic, why you want to be authentic. So when you do get to that place of where you feel down, where you feel depressed, where you feel like when you feel like nobody's on your side, people come to you, people embrace your open arms because they don't know that what you say is what you do, lines up together. You're not just saying one thing but doing another thing. You want to be real, you want to be honest, and it is so important to be that way. So the pros of being authentic, I kind of went over that. People respect you, people love you, people like you for who you are, and not just what you sit, not just what you look like on camera. You know, people buy not just your album, people buy your albums, people go to your concerts. It's not just, oh hey, I like you, or hey, I think you're dope, and that's it. But they'll actually talk to you. They actually want to, hang out with you or whatever. Like that's an example of why it should be authentic. And also, even if you don't get none of that stuff, you'll have God who be proud of you. Like if God is proud of you, then that should be all that matters because you know one of the big reasons why so many people of faith have a hard time dealing with success because you know once they get that money, once they get that check, they kind of forget to what got them there. They kind of forget to the times they prayed, the times they cry and say, God, I want this deal so bad. God, is this for me? You know, they forget about those times and they end up just being delusional, end up falling to sin. We see that with David. David was, king and he was, honoring God, he was pleasing God, he was slaying giants. I mean, he had it all. But then once he saw Bathsheba, he just got distracted, and he ended up, becoming just the whole total different person. He committed adultery, he committed murder, and it was like, why? How did David go from being this person who says, God, Lord help me, like every day he pray and stuff like that, to now he's like on God's bad side, and that's because you know, and that's because he, let ego get to him. And like that's one thing about authenticity. Like, are you authentic? Ego's not gonna get in your way. I mean, you're gonna still have those moments where you feel like you made it, but it's not gonna be to a point where you become arrogant or you become conceited because you know who you are and you know why you and you know why you where you are. It's not because you were so talented. It's not necessarily because you knew all the right people. It's because you trusted God. It's because you know stayed true to yourself, but while still honing your craft. I mean, I know not everybody's just religious. I know not everybody's spiritual, but like at the end of the day, if at the end of the day, the reason why some people are successful and some people are not, has a lot to do with faith. It has a lot to do with a higher power. Because some people you would never, and if you know them before they got successful, you would never thought they'll go from being homeless, living in a crack house, to now living in a mansion. Like, I mean, there's just some stories you just like there has to be a higher power. Like, no way, this person go from not being to speak a word to now he's talking, now he's like, a college professor, like there's some things you just have to say, man, this has to be a higher power. There has to be a God somewhere. So with that out the way, the cons being authentic, losing friends, that's a big one. When you're authentic, a lot of times people will take advantage of you. People want money from you. They want attention from you. They just want to be with you just because you're famous and because they'll get a sense of self worth when they're around you. And like that's something you gotta be careful of because you know people, because like I'm an example, I'm as somebody who's been taken advantage of a lot, like being honest and just being a nice person. People will say, "Oh, I want money from you," or "Oh, I want, I want to help you out," and they never come through for me. Like I had moments like that, and it hurt me, but it just showed me that you know to not put my trust in man, but put my trust in God because like that's the only way. That's the only trust you. That is the only trust you will trust all 100% of the time because you can't trust in other people because other people let you down. You can't trust in material things because material things could go away. And you can't even trust in yourself a lot of times because your gut could tell you one thing, but but um but the result can end up being another thing. That's why when you trust in God, you're not gonna be easily swayed, and He'll give you that discernment to let you know what's for you and what's not for you. What deal you should take, and what deal it's a scam. You know, so that's the cons of being authentic. Another con of being authentic is that a lot it takes longer because when you're fake and when you're cunning, a lot of times those people get ahead. They know the tricks and the gimmicks to get people to buy their product or to get on this get this many subscribers. Like Stuff for Self, for example, is like one example of that where people can use people just to get ahead when I mean self it doesn't seem bad. I mean because I at first I didn't really see any problem with it, but then when I start thinking deeply about it, I'm starting to think that, oh wow, yeah, it is kind of shady, in a lot of ways, but at the same time, when you're a young YouTuber, when you're new, when you're trying to create a following, you'll do whatever it takes, to get a certain amount of subscribers. And sometimes, the best thing you can do is just, be patient and just, well, all the time really, but sometimes all you can do is just like focus on making good content and then people come, and that's how it is for me in my case because a lot of times, most of my videos don't get any views, and then when I do get views, it'll just be like one or two, it'll be like 10 or 20 views. Like I never had a video that got like 100 views besides live streams or whatever. So or if it's a video, a regular video, it'd be like an old video I did like months ago. So you just have to be really patient. You just gotta like understand who you are and like why you're doing what you're doing. All right. And the next thing is how does it relate to living your purpose? Um, like when you working out your purpose, part of working on your purpose is being authentic, obviously, because again, you want to be real. You want people to understand that when you work in your purpose, you know, you know who you are. You don't try to, fake. You're not, you're not trying to fake for nobody else. You don't try to put up this image, this facade, this mask that you somebody that you're not. When you walk in your purpose, when you walk in your calling, you know, you know, when you walk in your calling, I mean, like, when you're, authentic, like like that's when things that's when the promotion comes, that's when the right people come, because like good attracts good. There's a saying that you know you know Do you want to track bees, or do you want to track flies? Honey attracts bees, and guards attract flies. And like, you want to track bees. You want to be honey, and not be garbage. And it's because, with honey, more people want to come to you. With garbage, you people will come to garbage, but like compared to honey can produce more nutrients. You can make a lot of things with honey. You can make, cereal. You can make, you know, barbecue. You make so many things with honey, and like, you want to be honey and not just garbage. And like, that's why being authentic is so important, because when you're a good person, when you're a person of integrity, people will love you, they will trust you, and they'll want to do business with you. But if you're a person who is, dishonest, disloyal, you always blaming other people for your mess ups, you always feel like, you got to get ahead of everybody else. People hate you, and want to, or will get tired of you, and just give up on you. So that's why authenticity is so important when it comes to, walking your purpose. And then, how does it lead to a successful life? Is basically, how can being authentic be can help you be successful, and 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 this has a lot to do with what I say earlier. It's just, having the right people around you. You know, being not afraid to tell your story, not afraid of being vulnerable. Um, it lets people know that if he could do it, I could do it too. It lets people know that it lets you know that while success is hard, and while success does seem unattainable in a lot of ways. But when you're authentic, when you're being who you are, not, from a career standpoint, from a personal standpoint, from a business standpoint, people will rock with you no matter what. And you will always and you will always have support from your family. You always have support from your fans, and it's just like a very important thing. So being authentic is something that is needed, no doubt. And I see you got one viewer watching, so let's see who that person is. Oh, let me screen share this so you guys can, you know, read the comments on my video. Okay, who is watching? Okay, nobody in the live chat yet. Well, I'm gonna keep this update. I'm just gonna keep this, up, you know. But yeah, two people watching. Okay, sweet. All right. Well, glad people watching this. I know this is a little different. I want to bring, if somebody wants to join, I will send you the link, the Hangout link, so that way I get people on here. Because I don't want to just be talking to myself, because it feels kind of awkward doing a podcast by yourself. That's why I like having people on here, so that so like so I can drag on with topics longer, and I don't have to worry about talking too fast, or because I already covered like the main bullet points of this live stream, and it's like only been streaming for about 25 minutes, 30. What is actually saying 45? Yeah, I want to stream for like 25 minutes, and like so I want to keep this stream going so you guys can join. You know, I'm glad to I'm glad to send you an invite link. Let me see if Sam is on. But if you are going to join, please respect the live stream. 'Cause I know that when I do these live streams, a lot of times people want to like troll and say random stuff or get off topic, and like I really appreciate it if you guys don't do that. So that's why I don't. That's why when I do these hangouts, I like to know who's going to join or not ahead of time. So that way we can have our live stream prepared already. So yeah, here's the link if you guys want to join. And I'll just kind of expound on what I already talked about. But in the meantime, I could just talk about my book, Young with a Purpose, because that's something I also been promoting. That's also something I've been wanting to promote. This is the reason why my book is the reason why this podcast even exists, because like a lot of stuff I talk about in the book, the stuff I talk about in this podcast are in this book. So much you guys my book for those who haven't seen it yet. All right, here's my collection of books right here, and this is the book that I've been promoting. Who is this? Oh, look who it is, Rainbow.
We haven't been in a hangout in a long time.
Yeah.
So like how was your day?
Mm-hmm. Oh Lord, it's crazy. Hurricane.
Oh, don't you live in North Carolina?
Yeah.
Is it bad where you're at?
Not really, but you know, power came off a few minutes ago.
Damn.
Yeah. How's school going?
Good.
Hmm. Great. Oh man. Oh wow. Yeah, we haven't been in hang. When was the last time we've been in hang? Like 2 months ago.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. Yeah. It's been a while, but
Yeah,
yeah,
we haven't talked in a while, you know. We haven't had like a my boy Martin Luther King Papedia hangout, you know?
we haven't. Yeah.
Is it just because everyone, you think it's because people are busy now since like the school year just started and stuff?
I think that has a lot to do with it. Yeah, because yeah, I think that has a lot to do with it because I know MQG said he's going to be done with in the 2000s for a while.
Mm. How come you
Yeah.
don't go on Papedia anymore?
Um, just kind of felt boring after a while. Like
We're close to 100 members.
uh, yeah, it's kind of like died out for me. But like I would, I might come back. Just to
You
see.
know, You know, in the Zeros has a 3-picture limit restriction now, and it's bullshit.
Oh,
Hmm.
oh,
Yeah.
yeah. So yeah, I'm about to show my viewers Oh, wait, did you see my book that I made a while ago? Did you see it?
Yeah, I like previewed it online. I didn't buy it though.
Oh,
But so
I just
far it looks
I didn't.
good.
Oh, I didn't. Oh, because I was gonna show it to everybody, because I got like a lot of new got a couple new subscribers since the last hangout we done.
Nice.
Yeah, so this is the ebook version of it, and this is the paperback version of it right here.
Nice. Did
Yeah,
anybody buy it?
yeah, a few people bought it.
Cool.
Yeah,
You know, I
yeah,
might get my permit this month if I pass the test.
sweet. I'm happy for you, Rainbow.
Like, but in like very late September. Either in like because on I think on the because like I think between like the 20th to 24th of September I have to get like a physical, and then my mom said like a week from now I could take the test. So probably like very late September or very early October I might get it.
Mm, nice.
Yep.
Yeah, you still on Discord?
Yep, I'm actually on there right now.
Okay, I'm about to end this stream, and so get stuck on Discord.
All right, I'm talking to other my real life friends though, so we can like text on Discord.
Okay.
I
All
just
right.
wanted to like join because we haven't talked in a while.
Yeah, I just didn't think it would be you of all people. I was like, oh, Rainbow, you still got you surrounded me.
Yeah,
Yeah, because I know I did a live stream
I
a
didn't
few
I
weeks.
didn't forget your channel.
Yeah, because I know NQG joined his house. I talked to him on Hangouts a few weeks ago. I was doing like a
You did
random hang.
Hangouts?
I talked to him on Hangouts like I was doing a random live stream and then seeing if
Oh,
anybody's
are
going to
they?
join.
Where are they?
Oh, she's on the phone. Okay. But yeah, this is Groovy Sims, aka Rainbow. She's been on my previous streams with in the 2000s and Poppedia. Um, yeah. She was my 30th nice subscriber, I believe. So she's been with me for a while.
And I made him get an In the Zeros account.
Yeah, she did. I actually signed up while live streaming. It was so funny.
Yep.
So yeah, we're going to end this right here. This is Mario. You can buy my book on Amazon. Link is down in the description below. For more podcasts, click the subscribe button and the notification button bell. See you guys next time. Bye.